Hey, that's Michael the Playmaker, 87 national champ, 3-time Super Bowl champ, and you're watching Franchise Sport.
Bobby Bowden will be on the field that bears his name for the Seminoles season opener on September the 1st. Florida State officially announced that the legendary coach will be inducted into Florida State's Athletic Hall of Fame. The induction will take place during an August 31st banquet. The night before, the Seminoles opened their 2012 season against Murray State. The next day, Bowden will be recognized during the game along with the other inductees.
While most of the college students in Tallahassee were out of town during spring break, they missed a dominant performance by the FAMU Rattlers during the 62nd annual FAMU Relays. Our very own franchise sports analyst, Ariel Bedford, was there to see the action. Ariel, tell us about how the Rattlers dominated the meet.
FAMU did indeed dominate at the 62nd annual FAMU Relays held at Robert Pete Griffin Track Complex on Saturday, March 10th, especially the FAMU women. It all started off with Nakia Linson's 100-meter victory with a time of 12.01 seconds. Dynasty Jones won the 400-meter open for FAMU, Ariel Allen took the 800-meter run, and Chandler Jackson won the 1500 meters. FAMU also won the 400-meter relay as well as the 1600-meter sprint medley relay. Now, in addition to field events, FAMU's women put on a strong performance, with Kanisha Jones winning the triple jump, Nakia Linson getting second in the long jump, and Sasha Ann Liebert placing in the shot put as well as the discus.
The Rattlers continued their success and broke a historic losing streak on the diamond, while the FSU baseball team stayed hot during a big winning streak. Analyst Spencer Henderson tells us more.
It was a big weekend for the FAMU Rattlers at Moore Kittles Field as they scored in their last at-bat in both games to defeat the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats 3-2 in Game 1, 5-4 in Game 2 in their MEAC home opener on Saturday. It has been 14 seasons since the Rattlers swept the Wildcats in a doubleheader. The last time FAMU swept BCU was on April 10, 1999 as the Rattlers won Game 1 5-2 and Game 2 4-1. In Game 3, the Rattlers were led by Daniel Lee as he went a perfect 3-for-3 from the plate. FAMU would tie the game at 4 in the bottom of the 6th inning as Sheplick scored on a Lee single. Now Lee would score on a John Scott single. Lee would also be the hero for the Rattlers in Game 2 as he singled down the right field line, scoring Sheplick, giving FAMU the 5-4 win.
But now that we're in our conference, we got a lot of experience and we're starting to believe in each other. Even though we took losses early in the season, we played good competition and we got better every day. So now this is supposed to be the #1 team in our conference, and we took 2 from them already. So I feel real good about what happened today.
Staying in FAMU baseball, the Florida A&M baseball team also faced the Alabama State Hornets this week. The Rattlers were looking to rebound, facing the Hornets once again in a 3-0 lead in 2.5 innings. Now the Rattlers took the lead in the bottom of the 4th as both West and Kerry Hernandez scored on a John Scott single from right field. That was followed up by a Hornet wild pitch scoring Grant, giving FAMU a 4-3 lead. The Hornets would invoke the 10-run mercy rule as they scored 7 runs in the top of the 6th inning and 5 runs on the top of the 7th for the 17-4 finale.
Now right across the tracks, the 8th-ranked Florida State FSU baseball team has been red hot as of lately as they registered their 10th straight win by completing the series sweep of Duke with a 10-2 victory instead of Durham Bulls Athletic Park. The Seminoles out-hit the Blue Devils 11-9 in the series finale. The Seminoles' 4 through 8 hitters accounted for 9 of the team's 11 hits. Jace Boyd, Justin Gonzalez, and Jose Brizuela and Stephen McGee each had 2 hits, and Boyd, Gonzalez, and Brizuela also scored 3 runs. McGee and Josh Delp each had 2 RBIs. Now, FSU teams return home this weekend to face a team that they lost to in the ACC Championship to last season, the Virginia Cavaliers.
Swinging into the Lady Rattlers softball team who went 5-1 this past weekend in the annual Rebel Spring Games held at Osceola Softball Complex. FAMU dropped a 6-1 decision to Lay on Thursday, March 8th, but rebounded in a nightcap as they defeated Sacred Heart 5-1. On Friday, the Lady Rattlers picked up a pair of wins as they defeated the University of Detroit Mercy 8-0 in the afternoon session and pulled out a 1-0 win in Holy Cross in extra innings in the nightcap. The Lady Rattlers were also in the tourney on a good note as they pulled out a 5-4 win over Lafayette in extra innings and then handed Yale University a 12-3 defeat in 5 innings. FAMU was led by Whitney Robinson, and she picked up her 3 wins against Holy Cross and Lafayette. She finished the Rebel Spring Games with 8 strikeouts and just allowed 1 earned run.
She came out ready to play, fired up, and what she did during the game fired the rest of the team up. And that's, really a team win. We're excited for her individual performance, how it helped, but she was outstanding today.
Moving over to TCC baseball, number 7 Tallahassee Community College scored 10 runs in the 5th and 6th innings to blow open a close game and defeated Three Rivers College 12-2 on Wednesday afternoon at Eagle Field. Tallahassee is now 22-8 and will play in its final non-conference series of the season Friday and Saturday when it hosts Glen Oaks Community College. 5 players, Higginbottom, York, Aaron B. Sabia, Bobby Rice, and Stephen Brown had 2 hits apiece as Tallahassee totaled 15 on the afternoon. TCC and Glen Oaks square off next at 2 p.m. Saturday. Over to TCC softball, the Lady Eagles continue to dominate, being number 1 in the league, hitting 5 home runs, including 4 in Game 2, and swept a Sunday afternoon doubleheader from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, winning by the score of 3-0 and 9-4. Not even a 1 hour and 15-minute lightning delay could slow down the Florida State redshirt junior pitcher Monica Perry as she helped deliver a 1-0 victory over Chattanooga on Tuesday evening at Joanne Grant Field. The game, which began at 6 p.m. after the first hour was delayed due to threatening weather, was won on a solo home run by Maddie O'Brien in the 2nd inning that provided the only run that was scored. Perry continued to lead the Seminoles in the circle as she rung up 7 Lady Mocks and threw her 5th complete game of the season. FSU takes to the road as it heads to Tampa, Florida for the USF Under Armour Classic this weekend.
Well, guys, unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for this week's edition of Franchise Sports. I actually had fun today.
I had fun too. Y'all are great.
Yeah, you are too, Carrie. Even though they kicked me off and analyze this again. But, guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can catch us at Franchise Sports or
the website at franchisesportsonline.net.
Or
YouTube.
You can just catch us on YouTube or either watch the show every week.
Yeah, watch the show next week. That'll be a good one. So for Roy Shepard,
Carrie Knowles,
and Spencer Hennison,
good night, everybody.
See y'all next week.
How you do the paper talk before me? It's time for something different.